Are you comfortable with the tax increases?
Excuse us, guys.
Are you prepared to see this bill?
I'm feeling optimistic, feeling pretty good. I'm glad Senator Manchin and Senator Schumer got into a room to get this thing figured out. We have to respond to the climate catastrophe we're living in. I mean, people are dealing with it every day. We have drought, we have fires, we have flooding. It's destroying our infrastructure. We got to respond to climate, and we have to respond big. So I'm happy to see that included. Happy to see a 15% tax on corporations who have been avoiding tax included. Happy to see the wealthy contribute their fair share as well. So it has a lot of really good things, expanding healthcare access and lowering prescription drug costs. All good stuff, man, all good stuff. And, you know, if it comes over, I'm going to support it. Universal child care, universal pre-K, investments in housing, investments in home care. That all should be a part of this. More investments in nursing, investments in education. I mean, everything that was in it initially, we wanted to keep a part of it. And it's important to remind people, this was President Biden's agenda was bigger and much more ambitious. And it had to be scaled back because of an individual senator who didn't want to play ball with the president throughout the process. So I'm happy to see these 4 things be a part of it. But again, a lot more work to do.
Just the fact that for the first time ever, we're making a really significant investment in fighting climate change, that's going to bring hope to 2 different generations of people that thought, you know, we're helpless against climate change. No, now we're going to be able to do some really good things. I think the things that are built into this Schumer Manchin bill was enough to bring us down to something like a 40% cut in 2005 emissions by 2040. So it's nothing we've ever done before. So it's very exciting. You know, if the rest of the nations look and say, look, yeah, we got a major CHIPS bill, you know, 52 billion plus, and we got a bill that does climate change and addresses the deficit. Yeah, that's going to make the rest of the world, you know, after Italy, after Russia, all the problems China has right now, they're going to look at us and say, yeah, America's leading again.
It's about as absurd a bill as you could have and call it relief or inflation relief. It will absolutely add to inflation. I mean, when you raise taxes on job creators, change the entire way their taxes are even determined by having a quote 15% minimum tax. You're changing the way they can expense, the way they deduct, and all it will do is add to inflation. It's absurd on its face to me. There's like, what is it, 50 or 60 billion dollars for a green bank, $5 billion for urban trees. I mean, give me a break. We've got real serious problems in this country, and they want to give money away for tree planting, for crying out loud. We've got crisis at the border. We've got crime crisis around in every one of our inner cities, it seems. We've got inflation. We've got recession. Even though they want to deny it, we have a recession, and they're just going to add to all of those problems and ignore the other ones.
Well, it's going to create a tremendous number of jobs. And we all know that we're all suffering from heat right now. My state, the forest fires are burning up my state. The loss of the snowpack, we have ocean acidification, we have pine beetles destroying our trees. All of that will never change if we don't convert from fossil fuels to renewable energy. Everybody in Oregon feels the impact of climate chaos, and we have to rapidly convert to renewables. This bill has a lot in it for that. I do want to make sure we see the other half of the equation, what permitting commitments have been made for the bill that's yet to come that will be part of this deal, and what commitments the administration has made.